everybody, my name is Bill.
And my name is Danny.
And we are
a couple of park hoppers.
And we are here at Universal Orlando for our first visit to Universal's Christmas celebration.
Finally! We have been wanting to come here since the first day it started. We have been very busy, as you guys have seen. And so we're just excited to be here. It's still pretty early in the holiday season. We're going to see what we can do today. And a couple of things that we're going to be doing is we're going to be seeing the parade. We're going to do Grinchmas, and the rest is kind of a holiday mystery.
Yeah, for the parade, we actually saw an iteration of it last year where it was like kind of like the Macy's holiday parade where you get the big floats. So it's very, very exciting. And you can see by this giant balloon over here, it says Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's.
I love the Christmas blue.
Me too. Yeah, so we're very excited to see the parade. We're going to go check out Grinchmas. We're going to go see that show as long as we can get in
celebration. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. But then we're going to see what else this event entails. And we got a little bit of a short visit today because they do close in a few hours. So we're going to get what we can done and see what happens.
Yeah. So again, we'll be back many times, but we had to get here as soon as we can. And today's the first day. So let's go check out the holiday celebration.
Come on with us. So we are walking into the Universal Studios side, and it is noticeably quieter than we've seen in a very, very long time since we've really been only coming here for Halloween Horror Nights. And this area was riddled with people.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, coming for Halloween Horror Nights, coming on weekends and such, it was almost a little overwhelming with how popular these events are. Still amazing to go to, but it's kind of nice to have a little bit of space and the cooler weather today.
For sure. We got some cloud cover, a little bit of breeze. So let's go check in at our little ticket station, and we'll see you in just a second. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit of a sucker when it comes to hearing holiday music in the parks. Walking in here and hearing this music is just so wonderful.
What does this remind you of?
What does this song remind me of?
Yes.
I don't know. What does it remind you of?
Elf, of course.
Yeah, that's true.
When he's running around and eating the gum out from under the things and stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. Don't do that,
and
ever.
Sprays perfume in his mouth.
So if you're looking to catch the Macy's Holiday Parade here at Universal, it actually starts down in the Hollywood section, down by the Born Stuntacular and Mel's Diner, comes down the road towards us here, and takes a right over by Minion Mayhem, going by the old Shrek 4D building, and then all the way down towards Jimmy Fallon in the New York section. There's Danny pretending she's part of the parade, but this is the route that it takes. And then it takes a right around the giant Christmas tree just before the Mummy. So that's the route that the parade takes, and we're going to go find a really good spot to show you guys the amazing Macy's parade here at Universal. As you guys can see, the old Shrek 4D building has been stripped of any sort of Shrek signage. And there are some Minion fencing going on outside where the supposed Minions walkthrough attraction is going to go. And then over here at Monsters Cafe, you also see some more Minions signage on the construction walls, but it's under a different color. And the reported rumor is that Monsters Cafe is also going to get a Minions makeover. So that should be quite interesting.
One cool thing about being at Universal Studios is you never know what's happening. It looks like they had a hot set today. They were filming, which is super, super cool.
So the holiday music here at Universal is actually a lot louder than the normal music, but I thought it would be kind of fun to point out the fact that Jimmy Fallon and the replica NBC Studios is right here. And then just like New York City with the giant tree, right across the way is Universal's giant tree. Absolutely beautiful tree. Very cool.
holidays, one thing that we know always is coming is the tribute store. So we're gonna head in and see what it looks like. We're not gonna go into detail too much on the merch, but just enough to take a look at everything. All right, so we're gonna enter the first room. Fresh cut Christmas trees. So here's a look at our first room. Obviously you can get some hydration. Looks like we've got some ornaments, lots and lots of ornaments in this first room. Carl's toy chest. I wonder who Carl is. I like his toy chest. Oh, look at that. What a nice little view. Well, looks like this first room is definitely, if you want to decorate your Christmas tree, lots of ornaments to pick up. Some beautiful classic gifts. Betty Boop, all of those kind of things. So this makes me think of like, you know, classic shopping. I would say like the, you know, if you're in New York and you go past all the big department stores, that's what it feels like in here, in this first room. Who doesn't love a classic Christmas tree? We're more of colored, like rainbow colored lights, bright colored lights, but I do appreciate the white lights. Now, speaking of white lights, this room has lots of white lights. This looks like it's a little bit more of like a, you know, like a winter holiday kind of a room. Has that vibe. Oh wow. I actually really love this. After living where there's snow, I can say that snow is not my favorite thing to experience during the holidays. But wow, oh wow, does it make everything feel magical and just, you know, the Christmas spirit. Like, look at that. When you look outside and your trees look like that, it definitely feels like you're in the holiday spirit. So in here it looks like we've got some classic merch, like for Harry Potter. There's a lot of Harry Potter stuff in here, actually, now that I'm looking a little bit closer. So we got stuff you might find a little bit deeper in the Harry Potter areas of the park. Oh, and I absolutely love this window. Let's see if we can get a nice wide view of that. This looks like something you would see in the Wizarding World. Like, Merry Christmas, get your wands, and also your gifts. Then off to the side, we've got some owls. Looks like a little owlery, I believe is how it's said. So this room is all Harry Potter. This is what it looks like. I was so taken aback by all the snow, I didn't even realize it at first, but it is stunning. And then, of course, everybody needs new robes for Christmas. So we got that going on. Gonna take one last view at this room. I love this room. I love the vibe of this room. Like I said, we're normally ones to get like the colored Christmas lights, but I do love this. All right, so let's head into the next room. But we have to catch that parade, so this is just going to be a quick look at everything in the tribute store. Tribute photo studio. Oh, look at all these photos with Earl the squirrel. How much fun is that? And then, of course, they always have this hallway even decorated beautifully. Love the posters. Whoville, 3rd floor. Oh, I was going to say take me to Whoville, but look, it's right here. All right, so let's get a big view of this room. I love this room. All right, so this room is covered in Whoville. And of course, the Grinch. I love this so much. If you got to take a look at our last video, we actually got to do Christmas with the Grinch recently. So make sure you get to check that out. Looks like we've got, I was hoping they might have like a Grinch you could build, but it looks like they're just holding some Grinch lounge flies. And there's the Grinch himself. Hello, Mr. Grinch. Please don't steal Christmas this year. I love like the Who-liday look, so to say. And you can see that everything in this room feels like it's straight out of Whoville. And if you like the Spirit jersey I'm wearing, it looks like they actually still have it. I got that last year. Let's take a look. And another fuzzy one, which we saw in one of our last videos. Which again, make sure you check that out. Meeting the Grinch is so much fun. And one last look at this room. All right. Got our next room, which this looks like it's very much dedicated to Earl the Squirrel. I am loving this Christmas tree. So festive. And right when you walk in, you also see Rudolph. This is going to be like your more classic universal gifts with featuring Earl the Squirrel, which I love him. I can't wait to meet him. We've never met him before. We need to change that. Guys, look at these. Look at these decorations. That looks like it's just a screen. It's not. It's decorated. It's absolutely lovely. So this is going to be your must-have Universal gifts for Universal Christmas. We got a second window. And of course, Earl's Treats. So we're going to take a quick look at that. I'm not sure what we're offering this year, but everything looks delicious as usual. Ooh, look at that little Grinch apple. I'm here for anything that comes out of this case. But it all looks good. We're going to have to come back and try some of this. Right over here, it looks like this might be where Earl's photo op. So this is where you get to meet Earl. What a fun photo that turns into. I absolutely love that. We're going to take a quick glance around at this. I believe this is the last room. And this is all your classic Universal Earl the Squirrel, grab your snacks room in the tribute store. So there's so much stuff in here that's a must. And then here, looks like this is where you buy everything. They have a couple of booths set up. And that is going to be the end of our tribute store visit. We'll definitely come back and go more in depthly into everything, but for right now, looks like that's going to be it for our visit to the holiday tribute store.
Oh, it could be that his head isn't turned on quite right.
Mom, doesn't this seem a bit much?
Oh, Cindy Lou, you've been practicing your Christmas rapping. I am so proud of you.
Aww. Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you?
What a great Grinchy trick! With this coat and this hat, I'll look just like St. Nick. I'm a real one. I'm the Grinch! Ah! My heart's an empty house. Why, my sweet little tot?
The fake Santa Claus lied. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, and it started to grow.
I took all your Christmas presents, it's true. But because of this child's kindness, I bring them all to you.
I know
great day we had today at Universal Orlando. So much fun checking out all the Christmas stuff. We got to do so much stuff in such a little amount of time. It was awesome. We got to see the Universal Christmas Parade presented by Macy's. We saw the balloons, even Santa Claus. We know him! We love Santa Claus. He's
We
the
love
best.
Santa Claus.
We love him. And then Danny went on a tour of the tribute store, and that was really cool. And then we ran over to Islands of Adventure as Universal Studios side was closing and got to see the Grinchmas Spectacular. So, what a day.
Yeah, so we got so much done today. I honestly wasn't sure what we were going to be able to accomplish today.
Yeah.
Also, because the parade started at 5:30, and then it didn't get to us and it wasn't done till almost 6:30.
Yeah, the parade was going really slow, and I think I have a theory on why. Is because in front of the old Monsters Cafe, they're actually doing like a whole renovation where the construction walls actually jet pretty far out into the street. So the parade kind of had to like zigzag around it. So I think it kind of took a while to get to where we were, which was right in front of the Mummy, which is a great spot because as you saw, Santa Claus lights the giant Universal Christmas tree, and that's like a big deal.
It's a big
part
moment.
of the as part of the parade. So
Yeah.
everything kind of leans up to that. So where we were in front of the Mummy, looking back at the tree and Jimmy Fallon, is one of our favorite spots to watch the parade.
Yeah, and the spot we watched last year, there was actually like a sidewalk in front of us, so this was a much better view that we got
Yeah,
this year.
for sure.
And then also when we saw the Grinchmas Who-liday Celebration last year, they were actually still wearing masks.
They were.
And we didn't get a chance to both see the Grinch and to see the show after they dropped the mandate. So I'm so glad that we got to see that because it's so much more fun when you get to see the looks on their faces and the expressions.
And their voices aren't muffled
Yeah.
by the masks. So that was really exciting to see. I really enjoyed that show, by the way. I don't remember if they changed the music from last year, but I don't remember it being this good. So congratulations to the staff that's in that Grinchmas Who-liday Spectacular. Great job. Amazing show.
Yeah, if you know if it changed, go ahead and comment below.
Yeah.
Also, a quick shout out. We met a bunch of wonderful people today.
Yeah.
We met James and Sophie on vacation.
From the UK.
From the UK. They were
Awesome
so
people.
wonderful.
Very cool. I
And-
bit the inside of my cheek, and so while we were talking to
Which
them
is the
before the
worst.
parade, I was like swishing water around my mouth, and so I really couldn't talk to them
It's
that
the
much.
worst when
But they
you do
were
that.
they were very sweet. They're going on an epic vacation here in Orlando.
Epic,
so
yeah.
very, very nice to meet those two. And who else did we meet?
We met Fate and Sarah, sisters.
It was Fate. And we met Fate and Sarah Grace. They were amazing.
so wonderful.
Two very talented young ladies.
We met them in line for the Grinch show.
Yeah.
And then we ended up getting to sit with them for the most awesome seats.
and then we walked all the way to where we're shooting this video with them right now.
So it's so nice because getting to meet people who love the same things that you do is always just so wonderful.
Yeah.
And just, I love that the holidays are back here. So all in all, I think we just had an awesome day. We just want to leave you with a couple quick things. Make sure you're subscribed. We're so close to our first goal. Please like this video. Follow us on all your social media. We work hard. We've got goals for the end of the year, and you guys supporting us is huge. And
Yes.
if you are wanting to support us a little bit more, we have our Patreon that we have open. So make sure that you go and take a look at that. You can support us for less than a cup of coffee a month or as much as you want to.
Less than a cup of coffee! I had to. We're at Universal.
We know you need your coffee. We know you need your
Especially
coffee.
like Brendan Fraser. Yeah.
We know you need it, but supporting us is huge. It helps us to meet these big goals, to do more things. So regardless of how you're supporting us, we thank you. You're a huge part of our journey.
Yes, and if you want to see the entire Grinchmas Who-liday celebration, we have a separate video to watch that entire show on this page. Hit that subscribe button, come back here and watch that. Also, we have an entire parade video that you can actually watch the entire parade in its entirety. I keep saying entire. Watch the entire parade, watch the entire Grinchmas Who-liday Spectacular, and just enjoy it. Subscribe here. You won't regret it, I promise.
Share the holiday cheer with your friends. But all right, well, I don't know the words to the song.
It's time to end this video now.
Until
Goodbye,
next time,
everybody.
we'll see you around the parks.